Alright. Hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. I'm here in the long dark, and, well, it's not Broken Railroad, is it? The last time I was playing, I was in Broken Railroad. I'd just gotten broken ribs and Broken Railroad. Broken. And, well, you know, a funny thing always seems to happen when I break my ribs in this game. And I kind of go into this sort of, I don't know what you'd call it. Kind of like a zen mode of, like, survival where you... I guess I should look for feathers. Some wolves met their end. Thank you. Anyway, so, yeah, when I get broken ribs, you know, depending on when and where in the game, how well off I am, where it happens, you know, it doesn't really matter. It sort of sends you into this, you know, extra survival mode where you carry weights down, you can't climb ropes. And the big problem was that here in Mountain Town / Milton, this is where I wanted to be and get to next. I had started a mystery. I went and did some forging in Muskeg. I went to Broken Railroad, really just to look for a rifle and a moose. Didn't find a rifle, found a moose. Shot the moose 3 times, moose stomped. Shot it again, I think, and then got bored waiting for it to die because I didn't want to get double moose stomped. This place, man. It's like been stuck on the wolves. I kind of wanted to shoot at a couple deer with the bow. But anyway, so I figured I'd hunker down in Broken Railroad. I'd take my time, I'd explore, I'd hunt, try to get... all I had was the pistol at that point. Before I left, I had a bow and 2 arrows. But honestly, I didn't really get much hunting done with the bow there. So, with the pistol, though, I'm very proud to say, and a skill book I found there, I shot, oh, there's a deer, 7 wolves, 5 deer, and with stones took out about 10 rabbits. So I took my time and got the pistol skill up almost to 4. Yeah. For reasons I don't really actually need to, I just kind of murdered that guy. Alright. I need firewood. That's why I'm out here. I'm tempted, you know, to steal that rope, but I've got 2 ropes now that are close by to mystery, which is good. Oh, piece of fur. I've got one here. I already took it to the gas station. And one in Muskeg at the red train car, I think. Or if not, I left it in Broken Railroad. I might have left it in Broken Railroad. It's been a minute. So, let's see. Alright, we were in Broken Railroad on the 14th day. We were up to the hunting lodge about the 15th day. So let's say day 16. Or 17 maybe is when I got stomped by the moose. Right? We're on day 45. We left on day 28. So a good couple weeks. Just about. And like I said, what happens is I get hit by a moose and I can't climb. I can't, carry. That's the other issue, I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to take out of there. He's such a weird target. Got him. How much wood did I get? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, and he dropped my arrow. Oh, it broke. Perfect. Even better. Nice. Little archery score. So anyway, out of those wolves, I got I was able to harvest 5. I lost 2. I got all the deer and grabbed some carcasses. And like I said, murked about 10 rabbits. And I was like, I'm going to work on harvesting, or carcass harvesting. I'm going to work on cooking skill. I'm going to work on any kind of skill I can work on. And I had a bunch of books, or a couple books. Found a few more. And I was like, I'm going to hunker down here and heal slowly. Get some meat going, get some food going and everything. And then, because the day, like 16, 17, I was in good shape clothing wise. But I didn't really have a setup there. I didn't get the moose and all the meat and stuff, so I started just shooting everything with that pistol. I had like 50 revolver bullets. I figured I'd use them. And I did. I think I used like 40 of them. Ridiculous. Trying to do all that with a pistol. But I did get multiple shots into the animals. So I'm getting a little better with the pistol. Anyway, you're saying, why didn't you broadcast that? That sounds exciting. I mean, there was one encounter with 3 wolves. I shot 3 wolves. That was pretty cool. But even then, 2 of those wolves are the two wolves that I lost. I think. I know one of them was. Everything was spread out, else was basically spread out over time. You know, it wasn't. And what followed, of course, is me either trying to pull them apart by hand as much as I could, and then basically like quartering the rest so I could like pull out the skin and the guts if I could, and then quarter the meat, and then hours and hours. Oh, my headphones turned on. I was like, why can't I hear this deer? There he is. Well, you're in a pickle. Huh. Of me just standing around in the dark, no less, pulling apart 5 wolves and 4 deer and 6 rabbits, or 10 rabbits total, full of meat. There's no way. Oh, hit him. Nah, that second shot was a joke. Yeah, you got that arrow. Oh, maybe not. Go get him, wolf. Then when they're injured, it's basically going to take them getting hung up. There's this other fool right here. No way. Why there's so many things hanging out here? Ah. Obviously, I'm just goofing around trying to get some archery skill. I should stop doing that though. Alright. But if I can actually break these arrows and break them down before I leave, then it'll be lighter, I think. So what's the point, Pizza? Well, I started doing all this, you know, geeking up my skills and working on this stuff, and I was like, this isn't entertaining to watch, but I was having a blast, right? And that's, I kind of forget, you know, because when I am broadcasting, think about people watching. I'm like, you know, somebody might find this boring. Some of it was boring. Out of those 10 rabbits, 6 of them I shredded, so I could speed up the cooking skill. And I also shredded a little bit of deer meat from the carcasses I was finding. I was like, well, the carcasses, I'll shred those. And so that takes forever, as well as cooking, just standing at a two fire, not this beautiful 6 burner I've got here. Here, we'll set off a little bit. But it's not a lot of fun. And I really was standing in the dark, pulling apart bags of meat. So other than shooting the animals, I guess that's a bit of fun. And by the way, almost there. Almost there. A lot of reading books, a lot of sewing. You know, not a lot of really interesting stuff going on. And it made me think about how I do things, because when I do broadcasts, I try to like move around a lot. I try to go from place, 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 and highlight, I think, you know, good places to find loot, where saplings might be, you know. And I try to do things in a way that if you're watching this and you know, I always think, I try to imagine that if anybody watching this, it's somebody that's never played this before or seen this. And hold on. And approach those uh, areas and places on the map, and try to do things in a way to highlight, hey, here's an easy way to light a fire. Here's a good in a blizzard. Here's a decent place to find saplings. There might be a gun here, and possibly the prepper's cache here. Just throw it out whatever I can. And so I actually end up playing a little differently. Just trying to eat up the food, the garbage food. Although some of this is pretty good. Let's have some soup. But I'll go places, like, there's certain places I just wouldn't go sometimes. I know that, yeah, there's loot there. Or there's not. And even if there is, it's not going to be that great. Uh, or I'll, like I'll shoot for something in my timeline too. Like I said, I guess the best way to describe the timeline when I'm playing and broadcasting is like it's rushed for me, because I feel like going from place to place, looting, stopping here and there to like sew my gear, stopping here and there to do some cooking, and always shredding my meat. This was a nice playthrough because I did take my time with that too. Like I said, other than the rabbits and like I said, the carcasses that I was harvesting, I didn't really do that much. But I just had so much meat, it was, piling up. Uh, so yeah, loot-wise, I'm doing pretty well. I've got a bunch of skins now. I killed a bunch of animals here too. But yeah, I was like, man, I'm really having fun, doing all this boring stuff. And I had a rabbit hat set left for me to come back to in Mystery Lake. But then I was like, you know what? I got all these rabbits. I'll just kick it here too until I get too bored, and I'll speed along the process. So I left there. Eventually I got bored and I just started, resting and sleeping and resting and sleeping. until I healed. And I got a ton of stuff done. And then I thought, well, okay, you're leaving. You should broadcast. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of having fun. So I gathered up the crap I needed, and I went through Muskeg. I left scrap metal and crap there for more forging. Went to Trappers, and then dropped a bunch of stuff off. 24 arrowheads, 20 something arrowheads. Because I made these arrows. So I guess I made 3 arrows while I was there, something like that. Anyway. And showed up in Milton with a bow, 5 arrows, and a pistol. Now we've got 2 rifles, which is what it came for. It took me a minute to find it here. It was well, I mean, just because of the order of the way I did things. Are you ready? What else can I do for... I need to run around a little bit. But I got here and knew I wanted a moose, right? If I could find one. There was moose sign up by the blue trailers. And the dead guy in the cave. The dead guy in the cave is where I found the second rifle. It's not really a cave. It's just sort of like a little area out of the wind. Hung around for like... Oh, I shot a bear. Yeah, I'm tired of you guys. Alright, let's go the other way. They're always behind some damn hill. Yeah, I run across the bridge I want to go. I don't see any deer anyway. Stuck around up there, like I said, for, I don't know, a long time. And then got bored and was like, alright, well, I'll go back to Milton. And I'll loot some of the housing. Because I want to do some mending here. This is a good place to do some of that. Fair amount of cloth and clothes to find and mend. But again, not very exciting, right? And grab that stuff. And the reason I left from up there, where the moose was, is because, or the moose sign was, I wanted the cell to reset, basically. So anyway, came back, spent the night, went back. Guess what? Moose was there. Hit him 3 times in a row. Boom, shot him. He tried to run. Boom, shot him. He turned to charge me. When he got close, I shot him in the head and he died. End of story. And again, that looked cool, I guess. But then I knew I was on moose time. Because again, I don't want to leave here without the moose hide satchel, because there's a bunch of stuff here I want to bring back. I found some coffee. Unfortunately, it was really on the garbage end, so I went ahead and had to cook it. And so basically every bit of coffee that I have on me to carry is already made. I want to get it back with me so I can use it in my adventuring. It's a lot of coffee. I also found 10 saplings, birch saplings, right? And Plus, I had one for some reason. So there's 30 arrow shafts I've made, but also have to carry back. There's like almost 4 pounds. And let's not forget one of the big reasons I came here. I got to get the rifle back. And the good thing about Milton is it's really close to Mystery Lake. And since I'm basing out of there, you know, coming back here is not that big a deal. And I like coming here. So, and there's a moose here. And there's a place where I'll be to spawn somewhere else in this place. So, I'll definitely be back here at some point. I mean, that's why I went and got the wood. I don't really need it to do anything. But, man, will it be nice when I get back. Same thing with this massive pile of water. And I think everything in the freezer basically I'm trying to keep, you can see all the coffee. So 10. And just trying to eat all the snacks, anything that's around 50% while I'm here. That way if I leave it, it might still be here when I come back. Because one thing I find hard for me to find immersive, I guess, is that how quickly things decay on the low end. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I feel like environmental factors should have an effect. And supposedly I think it does. I think there's certain things like maybe the peaches or something like that, I don't know, that if you leave outside they'll actually last a little longer. And other things, and then you would imagine other things would get beat up faster. So, God, I wish I still had a book to read. God, I don't even have any more room. Stop messing with it. I'll harvest this and it'll be ready. Bam! I just, actually, although I switched gear to do it, I just got the 100%. I had, all my clothing slots were 100%. So I got that achievement. But, switch gears and make a point. So what I've been focused on is skill-wise to make my life easier while I do the traveling that I'm about to do, and get myself to a point where I can get out of here with all the gear that I want to take right now. And so when I killed the moose, I knew I had the time to finish off some of these skills. So a little more killing around here, and we've got the carcass harvesting all the way up. So 50% reduction in times. They can be completely frozen. I can do it by hand, which, you know, whatever. And 30% reduction in the hiding cuts. Cooking's up to 5. You can read that. You should probably know what that is. I always try to get this up to 5 as soon as possible. Usually I shred it, especially with, like I said, if I'm doing the broadcast, I want to get to it real quick. But if not, you know, I took my time with it this time. It was a little more fun. Made a bunch of teas, and because I had so much meat to cook, it didn't kind of matter. So I got big steaks laying around. It's nice. This has been fun too. I did a little work on fires, both in Broken Railroad and here when I was waiting on the moose. But starting at level 3 is pretty nice. I can tell you that, because I'm on my way to 5. I'm almost, halfway to 5. I mean, just right at almost. And then that'll be nice, but it's nice now. Just started working on this. I've got a couple books back in mystery, and I've also been able to read a couple, so that's helped. Not too much work with that, really. And again, an archery book helped build this pot shots like I've been taking with just the few arrows that I've had, and then now I finally lost one and broken one. And one I think is headed towards the garbage pile. But I got another book, I think, again, for this one in Mystery 2. I'm not sure about that. And yeah, I took a ton of clothing and robbed a bunch of curtains. I'll give you an idea. And just did a bunch of sewing and got my mending up. We're up past level 3, headed towards 4, and that's really nice. I'm going to Pleasant Valley, so there's a ton of clothing there, and probably going to go to Timberwolf. There's a decent amount of clothing there. And I'm going to take the 90% hacksaw I got with me. I might even fix it all the way up to 100. And have some fun going that way. But the point is, when I do this, see, when I started this, I thought, well, am I really going to try to go to Ash at some point and try to get the backpack and the crampons? Should I just be happy with the moose hide bag and the 88 carry pound weight? It's fine. But now that I've taken all this time and actually developed some of these skills, I'll have the moose hide bag to get up there. Coffee, I might do it. I might do it. I've got 2 ropes now too, like I said, so if I wanted to go to Bleak Inlet, get the code, and Smith, it's also a possibility. Having recently done that, I might give it another shot. I think I'm just going to kill some time, and I hope this moose hide moose hide cures, and then I got, like I said, it's just ridiculous. I got a pile of guts up in the cabin, a bunch of meat up in, meat and guts up by the blue trailers where I got the moose. And another thing, it's kind of nice when I'm not broadcasting. I don't turn the lights on as much. I just kind of go by feel. Come on. But there's a lot of this too, and that's been kind of nice not to have to deal with. I don't have much to do. Like, I really don't. Not right this second. Drop a little weight. this way. Let's get rid of that. Add to the ever-growing pile of feathers. That's always good. Crap. Alright, well, that's helpful, actually. There we go. Whoops.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know. It's heavy. Where's that thing? Yeah. Alright. 2 goods. That's fine. Well, actually, it'll be lighter. Alright, need anything else? Really? Oh. Oh. That should do it, right? But normally, I would have fumbled around in the dark. You can just kind of spark the lamp and not turn it all the way on and kind of get a view. That's gross. It knows. The game knows. I'm at that point. Did he just pick up a cured Muson? Oh no. Weather sounds terrible. Well, it ain't gonna be a fast walk. Leave the house. Do it! That's the speed of the world. If I recall, this takes a minute. So I guess to sum up what I was saying earlier, I just got caught up in the zen of just surviving, focusing on skills, working on the stuff I want to get to, and like just not running from place to place. But, I mean, one of my most recent playthroughs, I went to every single place but Hush River Valley. And I haven't quite given up on the idea of going there. In that playthrough. But because I think it's really important to push. I mean, one, I want the gear and the stuff. But two, that's what you want to do in this game. You need to move. But you also don't always have to move, depending on, again, the where, the how, the when. So, yeah, so the loot decay is set to low. Because again, I just don't think a sweater goes bad in a couple months. I don't think your can of peaches is going to be gone in 30 days. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's dumb. This stuff will be around for a long time, especially the clothing. Now, if it's a sweater that's laying out here, okay. Food might be rusting faster. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, the clothing and all that stuff just, the decay rate's just not believable. I don't get it.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Alright, let's have a look at this thing. Let's see.
barely walk with this much gear.
I know. Alright, let's put the hammer down on this. Oh, I hate it when I forgot to switch the sewing kit. Bah. Man, I think I can get it done today. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah.
The sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
Wow. Well, that's fine. That's better than fine. Well, at least some firewood, right? Oh, I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Uh, boom. Match it up. All right, so I found that if you put your moose hide here and keep your head wrap on, right, your head wrap will protect your moose hide from getting wet. It makes sense, right? And if you carry a spare head wrap, then once this one gets soaked, you can switch it out. So, moose hide and 2 head wraps to help protect your moose hide bag. Uh, should be trucking along. Yeah, I was gonna say. Got rid of a bunch of crap. And how much line did I get? 4. And then I get what? 3 hooks. Yeah, and that gives me a spare line. That's fine. I can just make that. Well, yeah. Happy. Weather's good. I'm out of here. And man, I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna be able to get out of here. I mean, just the 10 days to get the moose hide. Plus, man, I've been here for a minute. It's time to go. Well, it is time to gear up and plan to go. The weather will decide, ultimately. But yeah, I'm going to go back to the house, and I'm going to load up on all the things I want to carry, get rid of the things I don't. See if I need to make any compromises. Where those would be, and then yeah, head back to Mystery. And the truth that there's that wolf, but the truth is, when I get back to Mystery 2, even though like I'm at this point, I am really starting to go into a little bit of a, I don't know, panic, but there's a bit of franticness, like maybe a feeling of I got to get to Pleasant Valley. Think about some of this stuff here in a minute. Oof. So I'm getting the must-haves in my mind. I love all those. There's more. This place is a great place for. Come with me. I'm tempted to bring either another knife or hatchet. But this place is pretty close. Now to it now. Actually. Tools or hacksaw. Alright. Let me take a quick. Okay, I'm bouncing. I got. I should go in like 20 minutes, but I could probably push it to 30 if I need to. Snow, that's fine. Let's stay a little thirsty. In case of need of coffee. Shouldn't be too bad though. There was some stuff I still want to get. There's a ton of stuff there I need to get, but again, the nice part is this is a pretty quick trip. The rifle was the main goal. The main side was the secondary. Got them both. I get nervous when I leave a place. So I try to make sure, I was like, let me get the most important stuff in here first. What's up, Bunny? But it. So again, normally I would feel this impetus to just get back, get to the ranger's cabin, drop a few things, pick up a few things, move, whatever, and then just tear off to Pleasant Valley. But I don't think I'm going to do that either. I think what I'm going to do instead is when I get back, grab my arrowheads that I left at Trapper's cabin, go to Rangers. And make arrows. and read a couple skill books that I left behind. Again, I'm not positive. I think I still have an archery book to read. 20 plus arrows I can make. Now, I could go to Muskeg and forge a few more arrowheads to geek up my skill a little more that way. But I don't think I'm gonna. Try to gain skill by shooting them with the bow. Maybe finding more books. Goodbye, Milton. Again, though, I like where I'm at. On the way to 5 and fire starting. 4 is awesome anyway. Mending skill is above 3. I mean, just getting it to 3 is a big boon. Use the rifle to take down the big game. And the bow. I'll work on the pistol too, I mean, this game likes to give more pistol ammo, generally more pistol ammo than rifle. Goodbye, Milton. Some goodies left behind. Yeah. I'll grab them. I don't think I was gone for like a full 30 days or anything. I don't think there's going to be any coal that's respawned yet. But doesn't mean I didn't miss any. Maybe some of it's come back. You would have thought I would have got that one. Maybe not. Don't really know how it works. Yeah, I'd say it's back already. Awesome. Well, unexpected score.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Almost there. Lovely weather. Yeah, I wish it was just a little bit nicer. Guess that's kind of silly. Obviously, right? Too many weapons. Yeah. It wouldn't actually hurt to get some meat around here. I don't really feel like harvesting that right now. Knew it. Okay, so let's... Which one's this? That's the goat. Shells I used. And I was gonna say
I think I can use this.
54%, not bad. I don't know if this is the weather to take off in though. Well, I'm close to that time anyway. I'm gonna call it a video. Dude, y'all, whew. I cannot even begin to tell you how happy I am to be back in Mystery Lake. With a pretty quick, uneventful run up here. And, you know, it just feels like... Yeah, it's garbage. I'm at a milestone. I'm at a place where, you know, I was hoping to get a little earlier, but it's kind of nice that it ended up being longer and a little ridiculous. I think that it sort of grounded me in the mechanics of the game again that I enjoy, but I don't always think makes the best broadcast. And that's just grinding on your skills. I feel like gear-wise, it'd be amazing, right? See how it's protecting my Mesa bag there? If I want, I can switch it up. But, you know, hopefully I'll find some red underwears in Pleasant Valley. Maybe we'll find an expedition coat. I'd love to find some fisherman sweaters. That'd be great. But truly, I'm in just really awesome shape. And skill-wise as well. Just really moving along. Make a bunch. I'll definitely get the archery up to 3 by making the arrows, I would think. So, whatever benefits come from that will help me in the long run. We'll do some mending in Pleasant Valley. We'll start moving that up to 4, which is just, silly. But it's nice to get the item condition increase or whatever. But in the meantime, if you happen to catch us, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you see this at a later time or date, thanks for watching. You guys have a good day and be good to each other.